Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. It's just arrived. So we just gotta follow the queue into the waiting lounge. Time is 10:30. So here we go for our first Singapore Airlines flight.
Looking forward.
I'm very much looking forward to it. See if it's worth all the hype.
You're looking forward for the ice cream, are you?
Oh, yes. Häagen-Dazs. Did I pronounce that correctly?
I don't know exactly.
I don't know how to pronounce it. If anybody knows, okay, you can pronounce it down in the comments. Häagen-Dazs? Häagen-Dazs? Let's see, they're already taking out boarding cards. Checking our boarding cards. And we're waiting for queue. So we've just checked in at the gate. Now we are at the lounge. Apparently it's a full flight today. And there we have today's aircraft, the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. So boarding has begun. We're just waiting for our group number to be called. Thank you. So we're boarding the aircraft. Maro will take my boarding, or I'll just hold my boarding card. It's downstairs and then down to the aircraft. There's a lift up there if somebody can't take the stairs. And I'm just keeping close to Maro. I'll say it one more time, we're heading for our first Singapore Airlines flight experience. Hopefully it's as good as we've heard. It's our Airbus A350 over here. Looking awesome.
I like the wings.
Yeah, the wings are up there. See if you can see them properly here. The engines. And there we have it. Engine there. There's Maro stepping in for the first time. Yes.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Hello to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. Looks like business class. Fantastic. And we're just passing through here. This must be the premium economy area.
Pretty much the same as
Yes.
China Airlines, isn't it?
Nice looking aircraft.
Yeah, and even if there's somebody here, you can still pass.
Emergency exit, so I really hope that we are going to have some kind of window.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Very nice looking seats. Quite spacious.
Nice looking cushions.
It's very nice looking cushions. I mean, it's nice that I have the chance to film these now while we're waiting. First look at the entertainment systems. Nice headrest there too.
Yeah, please do.
There we go. Lovely. There we go. Thank you very much.
There's no window there.
Oh no. Okay. So unfortunately there's no window. That's the only window we're going to have. So here we are sitting here without any. We've got lovely legroom. You can see down here. But no window. How did I say it last time? No bloody window. But I suppose the legroom will make up for it. And there is a little window over here, which I will try and film a little bit out of as we take off. Maro says there's not so much legroom behind us, so we should be happy we have these places.
I think so.
Well then,
I think you will be very happy.
lucky break. Hope you guys don't mind that there's not much window view. We'll just have to watch us a little bit more. We'll try it to be a little bit more interesting.
But we have experienced also that even if it's a daytime flight, the windows probably must be closed anyway after the dinner.
Yeah, the thing is I like to bring the landing footage.
Yeah.
And I enjoy watching it myself on other YouTuber sites.
Yeah.
It's always good to see. But okay, this will be a different kind of review, and we hope you enjoy it anyway. And here's the legroom I was talking about.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your captain from flight deck. My name is KKV. First and foremost, a very welcome aboard SQ361 service from Stockholm bound for Moscow and following on to Singapore. Other than that,
It's funny, you can't see here, but it's like a purple.
It's like a purple light, yeah.
And I apologize for this delay out of here. That's due
Forward
the
to this
delay of
flight, very much so.
Yeah, very much so. Just got the face cloth. It was hot as hell. We all had to bounce it on our hands in this kind of way until it cooled off. I had to calm Maro a little bit. She was going totally ape. We have the Singapore Airlines safety video.
During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Key on. Before we take off, stow your luggage underneath. During taxi, takeoff and landing, use to fasten in front of you.
Have the very smart uniform of the Singapore Airlines personnel. As I said earlier, this is not the best view. But there's a little wing view there. There we have a little view of the outside. Seatbelt signs on. We do seem to be turning onto the runway now. Okay, here comes the takeoff, and this is as good as it's going to get. Seatbelt sign just went off. Cabin crew's already very busy running around the cabin. Just waiting for them to collect the towels, yeah? And I just pulled the KrisWorld control out of the armrest. Quite a fancy looking controller. It does look like it accepts Visa card, I'm not quite sure. There's a little bit of flight data. 1 hour and 37 minutes to go. So we're just about to have a little meal. Seatbelt signs on because there's a bit of turbulence. Maro's just pulling out the armrest table. Very convenient little table. Yeah. Just received our menus. Just having a look at the options. I already skimmed it through and can say it's really good.
Really delicious.
I'll film it again now for you so you can see what the choices are. There are plenty of lovely snacks also between meals on the flight from Moscow to Singapore. Looking forward to this. Let's have a closer look at this menu. It's a welcome message. I suggest you pause it at this point. Here comes the food. Dinner is already on the way. We have the beverages. And some of the refreshments on the way from Stockholm to Moscow. And this will be dinner from Moscow to Singapore. And here we have the snacks, which are available throughout the flight from Moscow to Singapore. There's another outside view. Up in the blue skies now on our way to Moscow. Dinner is almost on the way. We're both very hungry here. And we have some of the hot meals being served. We both chose the chicken meatballs and veggies. We'll have a look at that in just a minute. Maro got a wine, and I chose to have a local Singaporean tiger beer.
I'll come back for the beer for
yes,
you in a minute.
no problem. Thank you.
I have more space.
Okay, and Maro's just got to open up my meal because it's a little bit easier to see from here. I can see she's about to read what it is.
Both the chicken meatballs with green sauce, served with a butter and vegetables, lingonberries and mashed potatoes.
Right.
Delicious.
Let's see what it looks like. This is just a light snack for this short flight to Moscow. Ooh, that looks lovely and it smells really, really good. Awesome.
A lot of meatballs.
Look at that.
Ooh, nice cutlery. Look at
Just
that.
what I needed. As usual, Maro and I both appreciate when we get metal cutlery. That is serving here.
Serviette.
And then we got serviette. Maro's just showing me. Oh, look, the smooth food smells so good.
Metal cutlery is good. And toothpick.
Toothpick, the all important toothpick for you.
I love to have my toothpick after dinner.
Well, shall we dig into this while it's hot?
Yeah, this is
Looking
just
really
milk
nice.
for the coffee, isn't it?
Some milk for the coffee,
Yeah, I believe so.
and we got some, what's that down there? Is it salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
That's sugar, yeah.
Sugar and salt and pepper.
Yeah, lovely. My beer just arrived. It's a local Singaporean beer, tiger beer. Are you ready to dig in?
Really?
Maro's got exactly the same. Got some salt and pepper from there already.
I put it already there.
I better do the same. So Maro is giving a thumbs up. I'm just waiting for my food to get in focus and you get my thumbs up. It's looking good. There's a little outside view again. Pretty high up as you can see. The seatbelt sign still on. As there is turbulence. And as always, the meal went down very well. Very tasty. Very tasty meatballs. Maro also finished hers.
I gave you two.
Okay. I got two of Maro's meatballs. They were awesome. Very nice. My apologies. Apparently Maro just pulled some mashed potato off the side of my face. I hope I wasn't filming myself at some stage where it was hanging over here. She has a bad habit of not realizing it. Once I sat with chocolate all the way from Copenhagen to Koh Samui. That was about 2 flights. So that's just the way it goes.
Well, if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see anything. Now I can see. Now I can't see. So,
But anyway, the verdict of the meal.
very good, very tasty meatballs and very lovely sauce. Perfect.
I've just asked for a bun because I'd like to sample it as part of the review, and I'm pretty keen to see whether they'll bring a bun, an extra bun for me or not. And other aircraft or other airlines where I've asked, I've often been given that when asked. So interesting to see if they do that on this flight too.
Would you like to have coffee or not?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Oh, there we go. They came back with an extra bun with me, cheese and ham, or an extra bun for me. Maro got a coffee. And in a moment I'll unpack this, or get Maro to unpack this so we can have a look inside. That was the other option. I think I was very happy with our hot meatballs, cheese and ham sandwich. Even with this kind of wrapping, Maro can probably take a long time. Wrappings are not her thing. So if you open it up a little bit, we can see.
Cheese ham and is it? No, that is cheese and ham.
You want to taste? Take a bite.
I'm full.
Ah, okay.
I even gave you my meat.
I want to try something that Mark Wiens does. I have the greatest respect for him, for Mark Wiens, when he films with one hand and eats with the other. Let's see how I can do it. dry. Could do with a bit more sauce. There's some mayonnaise in here. But I'm happy that they allowed me to have a taste of it. It's a good thing if somebody's more hungry and they want a bun. There was one left over, or there were a few left over. There we go. I just did a Mark Wiens. If you're not on Mark Wiens' channel, do a search on YouTube. He's an excellent food reviewer. Thai street food mainly, or street food around the world. But I'll carry on eating this. See you later. I'm just about to fold the table away. I've already picked it up here. I'm going to fold it away here into the chair. And Maro let the flap up. Down here on the right of the seat there's a screen. It's a release button. And up comes the screen. My own personal entertainment system. There we have the movies, etc. And all that is controlled over here. You release the controller pressing this button here. So let's just have a look where we are at the moment. Difficult to see on these maps where we are exactly. I'm sure this is a touch screen. Apparently not. Ah, there we go. I can adjust the type of preview. Oh, there we go. Oh, the controller just came awake. Let's see if we can control the map a little bit together with it. Wait a minute. Seeing as we don't have a window seat, let's have a look at the window seat view. Okay, that's not much of a window seat, fortunately. I thought it would be a window seat camera. There we have the cabin crew very busy collecting in the last drinks and trays. Should probably be landing pretty soon. Time for another outside view. Both of our screens deployed now. I think I'll give you a proper tour of the screens and the entertainment on the next leg of our flight after we've been down in Moscow and continue on to Singapore. Look at those legs there. That's what you call happy feet. Normally you see Maro's feet being so happy, but today I'm in my element. So is Maro. Here we have the complimentary headsets one receives for the KrisWorld entertainment system. KrisWorld is the in-flight entertainment system for Singapore Airlines. And that's what it looks like unpacked, or unpacked, if one can say that. Now looking down at the controller, I can see that there's 40 minutes left of this flight.
5 minutes passage in the afternoon. There's a time difference of 1 hour between choosing Singapore Airlines.
Now that we can't get so many out the window shots, I'm trying to improvise a little bit. This is a shot from above. Hopefully you can see some of the seats and what our seats look like. The armrests. I can feel that our descent has begun now. It does seem like we're over Russia now. It's a lovely view down there. Gentle bank to the left and we'll be in Moscow.
Thank you.
Just about to land now. Not far to go now. 7 more minutes. And the seatbelt sign is on. We are descending and ready for landing. Some lovely views out there. Unfortunately, I can't capture them through this little porthole. So some kind of old power stations down there. Approach. a little bit to the right. We're in Moscow.
Passengers continuing on to Singapore must disembark. Please check that you have not left anything behind. The security personnel will remove them found in the aircraft. Do ensure that you have your boarding pass and passport with you. Please remember to collect a transit card from the ground staff when leaving the aircraft. The new set of crew will be checking you on your way journey.
So we all have to get off the aircraft now, pass through security, and then we come back in again. S7 Airlines and Uzbekistan Airlines. There's a little S7 Embraer. Stockholm time is now almost 14:30, 2:30 p.m. Still on the ground waiting to get into the airport at Moscow. How long have we been here now?
Half an hour.
And we've been sitting here for half an hour standby. Some more S7 Airlines. Pegasus in the background. There's an airline I've never seen. Ural Airlines. Just next to it is something. Brussels Airlines next to it. Thank you very much. Bye bye. We're just waiting to disembark, which we're doing now. There's not so much legroom there. What? We were going to change our seat so that we have a window, but as Marlo says, there's not that much legroom there.
For me it's fine, but not for you.
No, not for me. Probably not. Just hopefully. Slow process of disembarkation. That's a good seat there. Maybe we can try and find those.
But I don't like that one.
That's fine by me if we can have that window there. 41.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, that's premium economy. Oh, that looks brilliant. Lovely big screens. Look at that. It's lovely. Oh. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Same to you. And off we go. Nano's going to lead the way. As far as I remember, it's pretty warm here, isn't it?
Yeah, funny.
Really warm.
It's like we came to Singapore.
It's like, yeah, it's like Asia warm. It's quite amazing.
That's where Finland many times gets the heat.
Yeah, it's from over here. Now we need to find gate 13. Nano's going to lead the way. Basically got to go out into the airport, pass through security, and then go out again. It's our aircraft over here.